Hey, week 4, part 4 of our series DNA, talking about what fuels our church. And just a synopsis to go back to the beginning. Week 1, we talked about 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 19 through 23, where Paul expressed what it looked like for him to reach people. And all of our values are kind of taken out of that scriptural context, foundational context of the way we approach people. Week 1, we talked about Jesus is our message, value number 1. Last part, we talked about people are our passion, part 2. Today, we're talking about the third element, the third vision, the third part of our DNA that we want people to understand and see us. And that is simply this: serving is our calling. Jesus is our message. People are our passion. We are called to serve. If you go back and read 1 Corinthians 9, chapter 9, verse 19 through 23, you'll see Jesus or Paul kept referring to serving people. I'm going to serve people. I want to serve people. One of the great stories of the Bible is when Jesus washed the disciples' feet. The night he was betrayed, the night he was going to go start the process of going to the cross and dying, he did this incredible thing of getting down and washing the disciples' feet. But not just the disciples' feet. He washed Judas's feet. He washed Judas's feet. The guy that was going to betray him, he got down and he showed them what he said. If you can't do this, if you don't understand what I'm doing, you can't get what it means to be a follower of Christ. Because being a follower of Christ means I die to myself and I lift other people up. I serve people. Look, we want to be a place that is servant heavy. That I don't care what you look like. I don't care how much money you have or how little money you have. I don't care what beautiful house you have. I don't care if you're homeless. Everybody in our church can equally serve in their responsibilities. We can equally be the hands and feet of Jesus to everybody, because it doesn't take pride, it doesn't take money, it doesn't take status, it doesn't take anything to be willing to serve. Jesus said, you want to be the greatest? Be the least. We want to be a people that serve. That's why we're passionate about building a team of people that when they walk in the building, somebody's there to high five them, somebody's there to greet them, somebody's there to pour coffee with them, somebody's there to show them where their seat is, somebody's there to engage with people, somebody's there to tell them that they care, somebody's there to do the offering, somebody's there to do worship, somebody's there to preach, somebody's there to take care of their kids, because we're passionate about kids ministry. We're passionate about parents being able to drop their kids off and their kids learn about Jesus at the same time. They can have a cup of coffee and go into church and listen about Jesus as well. We need people that are willing to get up on a Sunday morning and serve, not because it's easy, not because it's popular, but because it's right, and because we know God will bless us, and we know that we will reach people for Jesus if we serve. Look, there is nobody too big to serve. So we do giving trailer, we do outreaches, we just give the ability, we just say, you know what, this Saturday or this Sunday, I'm out. I'm saying no to myself. I'm saying no to the things around me, and I'm going to go help somebody. I'm going to go love on somebody, because we know, we have seen it in our own lives. You want the greatest feeling in the world? You want the greatest emotional high in the world? Serve somebody. We did a giving trailer a while back, and there was a little girl. We did some fingernail painting on the trailer. And if you don't know what the giving trailer is, we gather clothes and we take it on a trailer and we go give it to people. We just give it to people. We give them brand new shoes and brand new clothes. You have racks and racks of clothes. And this time we did manicures, free manicures for some of the moms. Some of them had never had manicures. This one little girl was getting her nails done. One of our volunteers were talking to her, having a conversation, just doing a great time. And she looked up at me. Well, she looked up at the worker. And she said to the worker, you know what? I wish the giving trailer would never leave. This is the greatest day of my life. Look, I mean, you can't get much better than that. You just can't get much better than that. That girl had not known love and compassion like that her entire life. And all it took was somebody volunteering, somebody serving, somebody putting themselves down and picking somebody else up to introduce that girl to Christ and the love of Christ. Serving is our calling. And you know what? We'll ask a lot of you. We'll ask a lot of our team to serve. We're going to ask you to get up earlier in the morning on Sundays and set up and tear down. We're going to ask you to do some things maybe that are uncomfortable. We're going to ask you to do more maybe than you're willing to do. But we believe in the power of serving. We believe the more you serve, the more God will bless you. We believe the more you die to others, the more God will live for you. Look, Jesus did it. He paid the ultimate serving price. He went to the cross for you and I. He served us the greatest way he can by giving his life for us. All he asks for us in return is nothing more than he did for us. And we're glad to do it because we know he will bless us for it in the end. Serving is our calling, man. Serving is our calling. We love to serve. We get excited about serving. It's an opportunity to love people to Jesus. You can't take that away from anybody. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anybody to do it. You don't have to pay to serve. You don't have to have status to serve. You just have to be living, breathing, and a heart to serve. That's what makes it amazing. That's what makes it a passion of our church. Serving is our calling. we hope that you serve with us. We hope that you join the party. We hope that you join the culture of loving people more than ourselves, because that's who we are at Adore Church. Thanks for checking out this video. Check out number 4. It's coming up real soon.